Hey, how's it going? This is Zach with Avirtis, and I wanted to give a quick overview of our fractional marketing team uh, Trello board system that we implement whenever we white label with an agency partner. So, if you're seeing this, you're probably considering investing in our enterprise level or our fractional marketing team level plan. And what that plan includes is unlimited PPC, unlimited SEO, and what we mean by that is we mean that we work on one client request, one client at a time, right? So we move away from working on all clients all the time equally, and we instead move to a prioritization system. Well, what's needed for prioritization system? Something like this: Trello, a Trello board, a Kanban board, where you can look and you can see exactly what's on deck, what is our team working on, and you will also have access to a Trello board just like this, where you can also prioritize different items to our team, speak with our team, notify our team as well. So this will be a system that will be shared between our two companies. You can give access to this to anyone on your side, as long as they are part of your agency. This is something that's not client facing. We are not looking to share this out with your clientele. We're only looking at this as a tool for you to manage our work and for us to show you the work that we're working on. So, for instance, I copied this from another agency that we're working with under this plan. And you can see here we have several Google ad, Facebook ad, LinkedIn ad, and several SEO accounts that we're onboarding this month. And so how we have it set up is we have a column where you start here for all of the requests that's implied, and then within each column we add relevant details like Google Docs, client briefs, tribal knowledge, meeting videos, meeting notes, things like that, and then add launch checklists. So this will be us going through, and this will be most of this will actually be on us, but we also have checklists for getting access to certain campaigns. So as we see here, we even have a need. Let's say we'll create a new checklist, and that checklist will be a needed access checklist. So we'll add that. And so we need access to Google ads, YouTube ads, website access, and Google Tag Manager, for instance. And we would change this and we would update this as we go along. And you'd be able to see the percentage of how close we are to finishing these items. You'll be able to see what items we're working on under current requests. So for instance, here was a task list where we actually worked with the previous company that was serving SEO for this clientele. So we wanted to connect with them. We wanted to have a clean handoff for this month so that the client doesn't suffer and that the agency experiences the same level and same consistency of work. So actually that was completed. But then if we move over and let's say we want to set up Facebook ads or even Google ads. Let's move that over here. And that's a current request we're working on. So because it is under here, under this current request column, that is the item that we are going to be focusing on first. And whenever we're working for you and for your agency. Now, let's say we're working on this and there's an emergency client that comes down the pipeline. You email your project manager, or you Slack us, because we'll have a co-Slack channel together if you're in Slack. Otherwise, email works just fine, or Trello as well. And you can say, hey, this is no longer a priority. Put this in the backlog. I really need to get these YouTube ads set up for this client because they're mad, because the squeakiest wheel gets a grease, and that's why I need the team to pivot on. We want to be flexible with you, with your needs, whatever they may be. So we'll flex with you and stop working on the previous tasks and then work on this task instead and get that done. Once we get this finished and completed, if it needs approval, we'll move it over to waiting for approval, and we'll let you know. We'll either comment here in the Trello board, we'll Slack you, or we'll email you. Depends on what your communication preferences are. And then once again, as soon as we move that over, we move on to the next item. We start doing keyword research for client J. And then we just move on over to list until we get these items approved and then completed. But we always have something in the current request column. And that is the item that we're working on right at that moment for prioritization purposes. So this is our co-agency board. Feel free to play around with it. We're also here to meet your specific needs. If you find that there needs to be some items added to this that fits within your agency, we're here for that too. This is mainly just used as a tool for enterprise agency partners who want to partner with us with Avirtis for the long term and build up cadences, build up success for their clientele, and ultimately narrow down the amount of vendors that agencies have to go through and just focus on working with one, and that's Avirtis and our team. That's our goal. We want to serve you well. When you're successful, we're successful. So we are looking for true partners in this. But I think that's about it. I hope that was helpful insight into just how this is laid out. There's a lot more to come for this. This is definitely one of those items that's going to be continuously evolving and improving for your success. But thanks once again. This is ZacK with Avirtis. Hope you have a good one.